Your Instagram bio has 150 characters and one link. That's all you get to convert a profile visitor into a follower, a lead, or an actual customer. Most brands treat this space as a quick description written once and never revisited. But brands that optimize this space correctly see conversion rates between 1 to 3% from profile visits to link clicks that can generate from 3 to 4 times more revenue and visibility. Hi. My name's Ellie, and at Vista Social, we help thousands of marketers with practical, data-driven tools and content. Our platform lets you plan and publish content, build high-converting link in bio pages, and show you how to turn Vista Social profiles into assets that actually drive measurable results for your brand. In this video, I'll show you exactly how you can turn your Instagram bio into a conversion asset. You'll get to know what an effective Instagram bio needs, how to build the right link in bio setup so those clicks turn into measurable outcomes for your brand, and the metrics you should be watching to know if it's actually working. So why does bio optimization matter in 2026? Let's start with why this tiny section matters more now than it did a couple of years ago. When someone discovers your brand on Instagram through a viral reel or a shared post, your profile is their first point of contact. They glance at your bio, hover over your link, and decide almost instantly whether they should take the next step or not. If those 150 characters and that one link aren't aligned with what they're looking for, the journey ends there and you lose one of your potential customers. A few years ago, this mattered less because Instagram behaved more like an entertainment source where people browsed, liked content, and then moved on. But in 2026, two major things have changed. First, Instagram behaves much more like a full funnel. Shoppable features, lead forms, and link in bio experiences, which mean people can discover you, evaluate you, and take action without ever leaving the app. And secondly, the way people evaluate brands has changed a lot. When someone checks out a brand, they're used to seeing a clear positioning statement on the website, on LinkedIn, and now Instagram too. A vague or dated bio feels out of place in 2026 and can undermine trust before they've even click. Let's talk about those 5 steps which I need you to focus on. You can audit your own profile side by side with me as we move ahead. Step 1, define who you're writing for. The first step is deciding who the bio is actually written for. Most bios try to speak to everyone. We help businesses grow on social media. The problem is that businesses can mean a solo creator, a local cafe, or a global SaaS company, and none of them know if you're actually talking to them. Rewrite that opening part of your bio so it clearly names your audience. For example, helping B2B SaaS brands or social strategy for e-commerce teams. You don't need to overcomplicate it. One clear audience positioning is more than enough. The goal is that the right people immediately recognize themselves and understand exactly what you offer. Step 2, define the outcome, not the activity. Audience plus outcome. The second step is shifting from what you do to what happens when someone works with you. Instead of describing your service that says, we manage social media or we create content, you just need to describe the results your ideal customer actually cares about. For example, instead of saying, we help businesses grow on social media, you could say, helping B2B SaaS teams turn Instagram into a consistent pipeline channel, or helping local businesses turn Instagram into a consistent booking channel. At this stage, you're not wordsmithing every detail. You're just making sure your line clearly answers, what do you actually do for the people you're targeting? Because once that outcome is clear, it becomes so much easier to decide what your link in bio should point to, whether it's a demo, a playbook, or a resource that directly supports that specific result. Step 3, add one clear credibility marker. Once you've nailed who you're speaking to and what outcome you create, the next step is adding a single proof point that signals you can actually deliver what you just claimed. You don't need a long list of achievements. You just need one compact credibility marker. It might be volume, like 200 plus campaigns delivered. It could be experience as well. For instance, 10 plus years in B2B social. Or it might be scale, a line like trusted by teams in 20 plus markets. All the metrics we just talked about do the same job. They give a quick, concrete signal that you've done this before, that brands already trust you with this kind of work. So your line might now look like helping B2B SaaS teams turn Instagram into a consistent pipeline channel, 200 plus campaigns delivered. The goal is to not impress everyone. It's to give a serious visitor one solid reason to believe you're not doing this for the first time. And at this point, your bio answers 3 things in one flow. who it's for, what outcome you drive, and why you're credible. Step 4, connect your bio to the right link. Audience plus outcome plus credibility plus link destination. Now that your bio is clear, the next step is guiding viewers to take action by including a link that reinforces your message. We need to make sure that the link actually supports what you're positioning. If your bio promises get the playbook, your link shouldn't send people to a generic homepage. It should take them straight to the playbook or to a focused page where that playbook is the first thing they see. If your bio says book a 15-minute audit, the link should directly open a booking page, not a list of unrelated options. The problem is most teams handle this in a very manual way. They keep swapping the link in bio every time they launch a new campaign, or they send everyone to the same generic page and hope people will find their way. It works up to a point, but it's hard to keep consistent, and it's almost impossible to measure what's actually working across different offers and profiles. This is where having a proper link in bio setup matters. Instead of constantly swapping links in your bio or sending people to a generic homepage, you can use Vista Social's Vista Page as a focused hub that lines up everything with your bio. You can stack everything that matters in one place: your key products, blog posts, a Calendly link with calls, Stripe or PayPal for quick purchases, or a simple form built with Typeform. The page is fully trackable with analytic tags like Google Analytics, Metapixel, so you can see what people actually click and what leads to sign up or revenue. And because you get customer themes, custom domains, and SSL, it feels like a natural extension of your brand. That's why agencies handling dozens of accounts lean on setups like this. They reliably see that extra 10 to 15% lift in meaningful traffic simply by tidying up where their link in bio sends people.
If you want your own Vista page and bio link like this, start your 14-day free trial of Vista Social with no credit card required. Click the link in the description and create your free Vista page today.
This takes us to your final and most important piece, which people forget after writing a perfect Instagram bio: how you measure how many visitors are actually turning into clicks, leads, and customers. And step 5, measure and iterate your bio: audience plus outcome, credibility, link destination, and next action. By this point, your bio is fully structured. It speaks to a clear audience, promises a specific outcome, includes one credibility marker, and points people to a focused next step. The last peak is making sure this isn't a one-time exercise. Think of your bio as something you test, not something you set and forget. The simplest way to do this is to track a few key numbers over time. How many people visit your profile? How many taps your website or link button gets? What percentage of profile visitors click? Which you can find out by doing this easy formula: website taps divided by profile visits. Start by taking a baseline with your current bio. Note these numbers over a week or two, then make one change at a time. Maybe you can adjust the outcome wording, or you can tighten your credibility line and let that version run for 1 or 2 weeks. If your profile to click rate improves, you keep the new version. If it drops, you revert and test something else. You can apply the same logic to different CTAs or link destinations later, but the principle stays the same: one change at a time and watch over a fixed period. Over a few cycles, this gives you a very simple system. Your bio isn't just written, it's maintained. A small part of your funnel that you revisit, test, and refine based on what numbers tell you, rather than on what sounds good in theory. If you want to go beyond a one-time bio cleanup and turn this into a system, the next step is simple. Update your bio using this 5-part formula and connect it to a focused Vista page. Watch your profile to click rate climb as more of your viewers know exactly who you are, what you do, and where to go next. If you'd like more breakdowns like this, where we walk you through real numbers, structures, and the tooling behind high-performing social profiles, make sure you subscribe to Vista Social.